Hey yo, what's good guys, Boston Rex here. Welcome back to another Storytime video. Now, I haven't had any stories in quite a while because there's nothing really else I can talk about, and I have some stories that I have to wait, and I can't talk about them right now because I don't want to create any problems with anything in real life. But right now, I can tell a story, and yeah, this just happened today, like the day I'm recording this, and I asked for permission to record a video about this from the kid who was involved with this. So this is not a story necessarily about, this is not a story about me. It's about somebody else, but, I witnessed all this stuff happen at school. But yeah, I asked for permission, and the kid said, go right on ahead. But considering I'm going to be, obviously super nice, I'm going to respect his privacy and not give out any real information, so I'm going to give him a fake name. Now, this kid, we'll call him, Kyle. Yep, boom, got it, Kyle. Let's go. Now, Kyle is a classmate of mine, somebody I know. And this kid, he's quite the troublemaker, I'll tell you that. He's very funny. He likes to make a lot of jokes. He's done a lot of stuff throughout the school year. And he is in my history class, my state history class. And basically, what happened today, he got expelled from school. And I'm going to tell you how he got expelled from school. So, it was a normal day in my state history class. And everybody's talking, being annoying, being disruptive while I'm quietly doing my work, everybody's being an absolute piece of shiz. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Apparently, this kid, I forgot the fake name I made up for him already. Kyle, yep. Now, Kyle, he had, obviously when you go to school in person, now these days, you have to wear a mask, at least where I live. And the surgical masks, the disposable ones that you can wear, obviously. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So the part that goes around your ear when you want to wear a surgical mask? Basically, what Kyle did is he snipped it off a mask, and then he starts doing this to a chair. I'll show you a little video that I make later on. Here's a terrible example. He was practically doing this at the chair. I'm holding my guitar amplifier cord. Alright, so he was basically doing this, going back and forth like a saw. Okay, so as you can see, that's what he was kind of doing. And those basic chairs that you have at school that you can pull out, and they're blue or red sometimes, and they got the metal parts at the bottom that hold up the chair. Your basic school chairs, if you get what I'm saying. He basically was sawing that thing in half with the earpiece. And I actually did not know the material. I don't know what material it is on that piece of the string or whatever. But he was able to saw the entire chair in half while I don't know what was going through his mind when he was doing this. He legit sawed the entire chair in half. And the teacher didn't even know until the end of class. And everybody in the class saw what he was doing. And as soon as he broke it all off, everyone was like, oh my god. I remember earlier, before he broke the entire chair in half, he got he was halfway there of breaking the half of the, sawing the half of the chair. As soon as he did it, the teacher was out of the room, and everybody was cheering. And I was like, oh my gosh, he did it, he's so strong, as a joke to say that. But later on, after he finally finished it, everybody walked out of class, and I was still in class, and no, I did not tattletale on him. I was putting my stuff away still, and this was the end of second period, so it was a 15-minute break until third period, and I had English next period, and I saw her walk around the table and see the chair and looks at it, and I walk out of the classroom screaming, "Where's Kyle? Where is Kyle?" I need to tell Kyle what was going on. I'm like, "Kyle! Kyle!" And I'm running through the entire hall. I'm like, "Kyle!" And I find Kyle, and I go up to him like, yo, the teacher saw everything. She saw the chair, it's in half, she saw everything. And he's like, "Oh my gosh, are you serious?" And I'm like, "Yeah, dude, like, she's gonna do something, like, dude, you're in huge trouble." And he's like, "Aw, shoot." And I'm like, "Yeah, like, aw, shoot, man, you're in trouble, like, you sawed a chair in half." Like, yeah, it's not that crazy to saw, like, an entire chair in half, but what was going through his mind and what you could see, you would be like, what the fudge? Why is he doing that? But yeah. And it's break time, and I'm in the cafeteria. I'm talking to everybody. About this, and I'm like, "Boys, our boy Kyle just sawed a chair in half." And everybody was like, "Hell yeah." And just, like, everybody was cheering him on and asking him what was going on. And I was standing on top of a cafeteria table, and I was like, "Our man Kyle sawed a chair in half. Pay your respects." It was the most random thing. It was very, very energetic today. But he was talking to me about a bunch of other stuff, and then boom, third period rolls around. I start talking to my friend. He sits right there. I have multiple friends, to be honest with you. I have so many friends at school. I was talking to one of my friends out of the hundreds I have at school, and we were heading to English class for third period today, and oh, Jesus. We're heading on the way there, and I'm talking to him about Kyle and what he did, and then I see one of the assistant principals walking down the hallway with the chair in half, and it was the funniest thing ever. I'm gonna try to get a picture before I upload this. I'm gonna try to get a thing, and I'm gonna show you, like, what it looked like. Sadly, I did not get the video. But yeah, and he was walking down the hallway, and everybody in that hallway turns and looks at him with the chair, and everybody starts freaking out. They're like, "Oh my gosh, he actually sawed the chair in half." And we were going to third period, and my third period teacher, my English teacher, we start telling her what happened, and she's like, "Oh, really? Like, do you have any pictures or videos of it?" And we show her, and she's like, "Wow." That was crazy, and nobody would shut up about it for, like, the next while. And then I was doing some testing today, and I went into the library to finish up my testing. Everybody else in the class did it, but me and my friend, we didn't finish. So I had to hurry that up, and I was able to complete it. But when I had to go to the library and do it, and guess who I see there? I see Kyle, and I ask him, "Hey, what was your punishment for cutting the chair in half?" And this is before he told me he got expelled. And before his fate was decided. He says, "Yeah, all I do is have to pay $10, and everything goes back to normal." Cause simple $10, all right. Like, people were like, "Oh my gosh, he's gonna get expelled or suspended," and like, he probably isn't. Like, well, he could be. He's probably gonna be dead anyways. But that not actually dead. It's a joke about him being expelled. But he told me he only had to pay $10, and that everything would go back to normal. And I'm like, okay, it's simple as that. And then school's over after fourth period, and then I'm in the cafeteria. I'm talking about all my friends, and I find out that he actually did get expelled. He got a text. He texted one of his friends, and he said he's gotten expelled. And then I call him, and I'm like, "Bro, did you get expelled?" And he said, "Yeah, I did. I can't come to school for the rest of the year." And I'm like, "Dang, wow." But he told me, after he sawed the chair in half, and he got expelled, he was told that they will look into him coming to school next year. And basically, they were saying he might not be able to come back the next school year, and he might have to do online or go to a different school, which I thought was pretty crazy. But yeah, that is probably actually the first actually kid that got expelled this year. I could be wrong, but he got expelled, and he was the first person I know that got expelled at a school before. And well, at least when I witnessed it. But yeah, I got some other stories that I can tell you. I have a suspension story. I got suspended once, and I got into a fight that I did not start. But yeah, I will tell it a different day, and that's gonna have to wait till summer. Alright, yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Hone your skills. Look, boy, you in the danger room.